What's up, guys? It's Stingray back here again with another episode of X-Treme Rundown. As you can tell, that was a fail of an entrance, but I'm at the Warsaw XBWF area. Yes, this place hasn't seen the light of day for a really long time, and behind me, you don't even want to see what it looks like, the entrance arena. It is really bad, and it is like really warm outside. It is like 60 degrees outside right now, but there is a lot of snow over there still, which doesn't make any sense because it's really warm out, and it's spring. So, and tomorrow is going to be like 30 degrees, so it's like double now, 60, and then it goes to 30 degrees, which makes no sense, but whatever. And yeah, those piles of snow, they really don't make any sense anymore. But we're supposed to get more snow next week, so yeah, that's even more stuff. But as you can see right now, I'm a player, and you're playing X-Treme Rundown. Get it? Get it? Maybe? No? Yes? No? But I have a lot I want to say in this episode, guys. I really do. I mean, I'm going to say everything that is on my mind about The Rock's promo on Monday, and as well as get promos from WWE superstars in general. However, I want to tell you guys one little thing first before I get started. First off, you know my XBWF WWE impression videos, right? But some people, actually maybe only one or two people have been commenting on them. I read all my comments on my videos, so you're not safe from me not seeing them. But somebody said that they can do better than me at an impression video. So since those are some of my older videos, I can agree with those comments because those were not some of my best videos. I mean, you know, like I can make like super high quality edit videos now and stuff like that. But I mean, if you guys can do better, if some of you guys, whoever commented that, can do better than me, I wanted to tell you guys that you have a challenge right now. And actually, anybody in general who wants to do this, you guys can also follow along the bandwagon and make a WWE impression video of your own. And this will maybe it'll be a contest if I get a lot of responses from this. Because if you guys think you can do better for a WWE impression video, all the power is in your hands right now to do it. So this leads me to my topic of promos today. Mainly, we're going to be talking about The Rock's promo and promos from WWE superstars and what happened to me because of a WWE promo. And that is what is on the agenda for today's episode of X-Treme Rundown. Actually, this week's episode of X-Treme Rundown. So first, let's talk about The Rock's promo. That just blew every single WWE superstar out of the water. And I can tell you why. Because he had the crowd on their feet. He had the crowd in his hands. He had the crowd in his control. And I mean, he had everything going for him. He's definitely one of the masters of promos. He nailed the I don't know, he hammered the nail on the head. I don't know what that expression is. But he definitely got that down. I mean, that was like insane because I don't even remember what happened on Raw before that. Nothing memorable happened until that happened at 11 o'clock. I mean, the show was over, and then all of a sudden, oh, the guest host is coming out. And I really didn't expect it to be The Rock. I really didn't. Because of the fact that there were rumors going around that it would be Justin Bieber or a celebrity as a host. And I was like, oh no, WrestleMania is going down the tube, you know? Because if they didn't have a wrestling figure there, like a huge wrestling figure, the pay-per-view buys for WrestleMania would be down. I mean, there's no hype to it. Like last year, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, and you know, that was a huge match and stuff like that. So I really didn't see a celebrity being there, but you know, I knew Vince McMahon would have to do everything in his power to do something, and you know, even if it meant probably giving up a lot of money to get The Rock back there. And you know, who knows how long The Rock is going to be there for? Is he going to be there till after WrestleMania? Will he be the anonymous general manager? Nobody knows. You know, maybe he'll take over as the general manager, and the anonymous one will never be revealed until later on, and then they'll have a feud or whatever. But I could see that happening, because not in a wrestling form though, because The Rock wrestled his last match. He already stated that millions of times, and he's only hosting WrestleMania. He'll probably get involved in the John Cena versus Miz match, which leads to the Elimination Chamber, and John Cena. My prediction for the Elimination Chamber is John Cena winning it again, and going on to WrestleMania facing the Miz, and probably winning the title, which I really would hate to see again, but yeah, I mean, maybe we'll even see The Rock as special guest referee for that match. Maybe we'll see him give them both a rock bottom or something like that, maybe. But I doubt he'll have any physical interaction in any single way, because I think he's done with wrestling forever. You know, once you get pretty banged up and everything like that, I mean, now he's probably all good, but once you're all banged up and stuff like that, then you recover, you know, you just don't really want to do it anymore. So I definitely understand where he's coming from, because people on YouTube, they compare me to The Rock because of what he did in his career. I mean, but he's on a way higher level than I am. But I did backyard wrestling, right? I did wrestling, and then now I'm into the whole acting and filmmaking things, which is exactly what The Rock did. He went from pro wrestling to acting and starring in movies and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I did on YouTube. I mean, I went from doing wrestling to acting and filmmaking, and I'm glad I did in a way, because it definitely really stepped my game up a lot, and it definitely gave me a lot of advantage over a lot of people in my, I mean, over almost the whole school in the whole TV things, and I hope they're not watching this. If you are, hi, hi, how are you? Just the promo in general, that blew everybody out of the water. I mean, it made everybody look so bad, because nobody can deliver a promo like that in WWE today. I mean, I'm sure we can get one out of Chris Jericho or The Miz, you know, and Edge. Those are awesome promo givers. I don't know, promo speakers, promo something. I don't know, but he blew everybody out of the water with that. I mean, that was really good. You know, I was hooked from start to finish on everything that he said, and everything was on spot, and everything fit perfectly. I mean, Michael Cole with the GM beep and everything like that. It doesn't matter what you think. And finally, The Rock has come back to WWE. Yes, if only I had a super voice like that, I could make a super promo as well. One day in the summer, I'm definitely going to be doing some promos in the ring, you know, just so you guys can see what I can do for promos. I'm going to be doing that in the summer, so stay tuned for that, because I want to practice with that as well. I don't know, just to practice with it, you know. But this leads me into another thing of speech, pretty much. The WWE superstars, they do so much for the company. I mean, they act, they wrestle, and they also speak a lot on the mic. So, with them speaking on the mic, that is definitely a huge thing. I mean, it is definitely, once you're doing, like, I'm doing these episodes of Extreme Rundown, you know, I don't write out the script or anything, but I know what I'm going to talk about, and that's what you get if you're in pro wrestling. You get a topic that you have to talk about, and then you just write your own lines, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now, except it's all just coming out of my mind right now. However, they influenced me, because I have a speech class now. I believe it's public speaking, I think, because the book is called Public Speaking, and the class is called Speech Communication. So, it doesn't make any sense, but we had to give a speech on Thursday, and they are the people who influence me to give these speeches, and you are the people I get to practice my preaching to. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach about the whole wrestling world. And if I didn't bring back this show of Extreme Rundown, I would tell you guys that I really would not be able. I don't think I would be able to, you know, like just wing it. Just wing the whole speech. I mean, I did this episode of Extreme Rundown before this one, and it went over to 17 minutes because I kept mumbling on. 17 minutes. Some weeks it goes on to about 20 minutes, and I just stand here and just talk for 20 minutes, and then I redo the episode because it's like it's too long. So, you know, that I could just go on forever and ever and ever just talking about all this stuff that, you know, how the world is corrupt and how the what can be changed in the world of pro wrestling. What do you want to do in the future? And stuff like that. So that allowed me to basically become so much better for giving this speech. And I only had to do the speech for 4 minutes in front of the class. 4 minutes. And you know how easy that was? 4 minutes. I just went on for 20 minutes before this episode that I'm doing right now, because I wanted to redo it, so make it shorter. But for 20 minutes, I went on talking about The Rock's promo and about how they influenced me to speak and stuff like that. If you watch my early videos, you would think I am a totally different person. I mean, in the beginning, I was like, "Hi guys, what's up? I'm going to show you a WWE replica belt. It's a World Heavyweight Championship belt, and we're going to go and we're going to have a backyard wrestling match with Calzor, and we're going to just take on the whole world. And you know, the Grey Eagle's going to come back. He's going to get shot, and he's going down." It was just like boring stuff. I mean, that was probably entertaining to you, but I mean that little promo that I just gave right there, that was probably entertaining to you. I'm not talking about the older videos that were entertaining to you, but I'm talking about the promo that I just gave right now, that little stuff. That was probably entertaining to you, but it wasn't an exact replicate of the original thing that I said about just not being able to speak in the beginning. So this definitely helped me out. I mean, the early episodes, you know, I could look back and laugh at them because there's nothing special about that. I mean, they're funny and stuff like that because I really don't even know to speak and stuff like that. I mean, I've come such a long way with this, and it's thanks to you guys that make it all possible. I mean, and definitely the huge influence from The Rock's promo that gave me all the charisma. I mean, I watched his promo on Monday, and I was like amazed. So that definitely influenced me to give that speech with the confidence, with the charisma, with the entire whole 9 yards that I had to do that speech with. And you know, he does it in front of millions of people watching on TV. I mean, that's not the point, watching on TV. You know, doing it in front of the live crowd, which is like 15,000 people. That is insane. And then he's going to go to WrestleMania and do it again in front of 75,000 people or more. And, you know, it's not about doing it in front of the camera. It's about doing it in front of the people. But, you know, I'm doing it. People think, probably my neighbors right now, if they're watching me, they probably think I'm crazy talking into a camera. But I am really talking to you guys. I'm talking to the radiators out there. I mean, I'm not crazy talking to myself. If my neighbors think I'm crazy, hey, all the power to them. But if they don't think I'm crazy, I don't know what to tell them. But it's crazy though, guys, how far I've come. But I mean, the WWE superstars influenced me in every single way possible, and you know, just their overall abilities for promos and everything like that. I mean, definitely The Miz is another one. He's got excellent promo skills, and as well as Chris Jericho, definitely huge inspirations for the whole speaking abilities. And you know, this show, if anything ever comes out of this, I have all the tools that I need. I mean, I'm building up in every single way possible and every single skill possible, and I'm doing it all, you know, by practicing, and that's what makes you better. So I'm going to end this episode now by just saying, guys, that if anything ever happens, I just want to look back at this video and say this. If anything ever happens, like if I ever get like some kind of huge deal or something, I'm talking about like a role in a movie or something, I'm going to look back at this video and I'm going to tell you guys that actually I'm going to remember as well, I am not leaving you guys. Every single step of the way, the radiators are coming with me. And you know, I'm not saying this in a very, I don't know, weird way, but you guys are coming with me every single step of the way. Every single step of the journey that I take, you guys are coming along with me, because that's how I roll. I'm not some kind of person who would just go out there and, you know, forget about everything. Oh, YouTube jump-started my career. Yeah, man, YouTube, it got me started. Like, I'm not going to forget about you guys, anything. I am just going to keep going. I mean, you know, I'm going to keep going with you guys because, I mean, I would never let go of you guys at all. You come with me every single step of the way. And I really don't know how to explain it better, but you know, if I wasn't short on time, I would tell you guys even more in depth. But everything that happens along my career, whatever happens, happens because I'm just saying this because going to Los Angeles and there's going to be like a ton of business people there and everything. And I'm also speaking on a YouTube panel, so this is the reason why I'm saying this. So stay tuned for my vlogs because I'm going to have some awesome vlogs coming out from Los Angeles in less than a month. And definitely go subscribe to it. Check out my Facebook, check out my Twitter, and check out my daily booth. Also, live shows coming soon on Blog TV. And that is it, guys, for this episode of X-Treme Rundown. This has been Stingray, signing off.